Another question for me. I have a question I would like to ask you. I have temporary disability because of an anxiety condition. My dad died and I am in a three-way split on his lawsuit from his broken arm. He died from a stroke, not the broken arm that happened in 2010. How will Social Security handle me telling them that I got a $8,000 to $15,000 check for my dad's broken arm? Will they take all my money? Will I be terminated from my benefits? Will I be told to spend that money, then reapply? Okay. First of all, we got to identify one thing. What kind of claim do you have? Because if you have a Title II, what we call Title II is disability insurance benefits where you worked and paid into the system, you might not have any problem at all. Second of all, if you have a supplemental security income, which is what this usually applies to, you got a couple of situations. First of all, let me go ahead and answer. Let me scroll down here. The first thing you asked. How will Social Security handle me telling them? Well, first of all, I don't think you want to hide the fact that you got a lump sum of money. You want to let them know right away. What they're probably going to tell you is that you're going to need to spend that money down to a particular point. If it's supplemental security income, SSI, they will tell you how much money you are permitted to have in resources. What they will probably tell you is that you need to spend that money down to a certain dollar amount and that your benefits will be suspended until you get that money down to a certain amount. If you do not notify Social Security that money has been spent down within 12 months of that suspension, then it automatically becomes a termination and then you have to reapply. But let's say you get $8,000, you blow it in a month. Then as long as and this is the other thing, if you're going to get that kind of money and they tell you spend it down, keep your receipts. You want to be able to show Social Security, like for instance, let me take that back. Keep your receipts. And if you decide to use your debit card, let's say you don't use cash, you put it on your debit card, show your bank statements to show how you have spent that money down, because Social Security is going to want to know that you haven't been slick and you tried to hide that money somewhere so you can keep it as a nest egg. Now, keep in mind, there is an instrument called a special needs trust that will allow you the ability to put that money into the trust, and it operates kind of differently so that money does not necessarily count against your assets. You need to contact probate lawyer or an elder lawyer to help you with that. So that's the first thing. Now, let me see if I get here. Will they take all my money? Will I be terminated? And will I be told to spend the money and then reapply? Yeah, that's kind of what I just indicated. Depending on how you handle it, what you want to do is you can either put it in the trust. You want to tell them. They're going to tell you how much you probably need to spend down. They're going to suspend your benefits until you demonstrate that you have spent that money down to a certain dollar amount. And then once you can show them that you have, they will automatically reinstate it. But you got to do it within 12 months. Let's say this. Let's say they suspended your benefits on October 1. So that means you've got until October 1 of 2014, this is 2013 to 2014, to spend that money down and demonstrate to Social Security that you have, whether it be through receipts or bank statements. Once you've done that, then they'll reinstate it. But let's say October 2nd, 2014 is when you finally tell them that you spent it all down. Guess what? It's 366 days. You're 1 day over the 1 year. Got to start over. Don't freak out when you get a lump sum of money and you get SSI. And I've had this happen, and I tell people, don't freak out. That's the biggest thing most people do. Just go and talk to the Social Security Administration and just tell them what do you need to do so that you can ensure that your benefits are